Hey, what's going on? It's V from V Love and Tarot. Hope you're doing awesome. Happy midwinter to you. Hope you're having a wonderful one so far. And if you're in a different season, let me know that too in the comments. Hope it's a good one for you. So in today's topic, we're talking about who secretly admires you. Who? Who's that person? Who is having the eyes for you, the hots for you. So we're gonna figure this out. Thank you so much for being here. So I have 3 piles. 3. We're going back. We're going back to the 80s, okay? The 80s and the 90s. We have the Rubik's Cube. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. You have this backpack here. And pile number 2. I'm sorry. Pile number 3. You have this clacker. Remember this thing? Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Come on, let's do it. You gotta show everybody. I just had it. I was showing my kid how to use it. Yes! Score! Alright. So that is for you, number 3. Alright, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you have any of our decks, freaking awesome. I would love to see you use it. Tag me on social media. Also, thank you for helping me build a wonderful community down in the comments section. I appreciate your awesome interaction. So, yeah, let's go for it. If you need more time, please do consider pausing the video and just taking your time with choosing your piles. So we basically just go with our intuition, which one is drawing you in the most. Rubik's Cube. We have the backpack. Awesome clacker. Alright, thank you so much. Pile number 1, you're first. Alright, pile number 1, you chose the Rubik's Cube. Thank you so much for choosing this. Let me know that you did so. Put some rainbow colors up in the comments section. Have you ever played with the Rubik's Cube? We found all these cool 80s and 90s toys in the thrift store for like $3. So that's for you, my friends. We're gonna figure out who is admiring you. So we're gonna start with my awesome Who deck. This is for sale on my Etsy if you're interested. Alright, pile number 1, who is admiring you at this time? Please tell me who is the person who has those hots for you, the eyes for you, pile number 1. Who is eyeballing you? Pile number 1. Who is secretly admiring you? Pile number 1. Tell me all about them. Oh, my stars. I'm like, rainbow colors, put them up in there. Go ahead. And look, it's here. Amazing. Wow. Oh, I love it. Alright, they think you are fine as hell, or they can be very sexy, very attractive. Something about them, they may even have beautiful eyes, beautiful lips, beautiful teeth. They probably have a wonderful, presence about them. Very, very charismatic energy. I'm getting charismatic because I'm looking at her lips. Like maybe she has a way with her words, or he. Soft-spoken, very sensual, sexy. You have narcissistic here. Alright. This person might be all about themselves. This person might just like how they look. I don't think this is anything negative. We'll see. I'll decipher with my other cards. We have body art. So they could, like I said, they could look fine. They probably are very, very attractive. They probably have tattoos, piercings. Maybe they love to decorate their bodies with, color paint. I'm going to decipher this narcissistic one. We have guilty pleasures. Maybe that's what this is. Narcissistic with guilty pleasure. We'll figure that out. We'll see. Guilty as charged. We'll see. Alright, and the top here is ambitious energy. Alright. let's figure this out. Okay, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to use my Witch Becomes Her Oracle to talk about their spiritual side of things. Alright, tell me about this narcissistic energy. Clarify this narcissistic energy for the person eyeballing you. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Why is this narcissistic energy here for you? Pile number 1. Structure, precision, meticulous. I would describe this as a type A personality, and very professional in the workplace. This is someone who I think it's very hard to change their minds. Like if you try to sell them something, they're like, no, I don't want that, I want this. And then the person's like, well, this is not for sale, and then your person's like, well, I want it anyway. So I think, you know, what's it called? Stubborn in a sense, just, you know, strong-minded, and yeah, you know, ambitious here. So this could be a fire sign as well coming through. They know what they want, and they're not happy until they get what they want. Guilty pleasures could be that maybe they overindulge in things. You have this cigarette here. You have, yeah, the suit. So I feel like it's like someone who's like a workaholic, who works extra hard. They just can't stop working. They're just very, you know, driven, very professional, and they probably, you know, to be honest, they probably get a high in, you know, having control over their job, over their money, over, you know, things around them. And when they don't have that control, maybe they have tantrums. Maybe they, you know, tantrums. Maybe they just can't cope, you know. So this is something that they struggle with, but I wouldn't say this is a evil character, or I wouldn't say this is someone who is manipulative per se. I think it's just personally this is who they are. But I think that in a loving relationship, I will clarify. You know what? I will clarify. In a loving relationship, this is somebody who is just like, wow, you know, they're very protective over their loved ones, present, focused, protective as well. So, all right. This can be some, you know, King of Wands energy, to be honest. King of Wands. Maybe a little bit of Emperor. I think they're the King of Wands pushing up to become the Emperor. King of his or her domain. Alright, so I'm using my retro deck that I first created when I started this channel. It's not for sale though, it's just, it has a lot of, you know, copyright stuff in here, so I can't sell it. Alright, so pile number, this is just personal use. Pile number one, pile number one. How is this person in a loving relationship, pile number one? We have judgment, say they, good character. This person, you know, personally, they can be a Virgo, and they're also a fire sign, let's say. So they have a hard time organizing their fire, their drive, that heavy burning sensation that they have inside where they just want to control everything. Not saying that they have an STD or anything. No, what I'm saying is that, you know, they have an urge to control things, or they like things a certain way, and when they don't get it, they don't know how to cope. But yeah, they'll figure it out. And I think you're gonna balance them. You're gonna be like, wait, hold on, slow your roll. You can't control me. Or slow your roll. I have friends too. Don't worry. You know, it's okay. You know, like, you know, you can trust me. Yep, we're in this together. Whatever. I think you just gotta balance this person, because maybe they have, you know, it's been a while since they were able to let their guard down and let someone in, or maybe they haven't been in a relationship for such a long time where they feel protective over whoever they're gonna be in a relationship with next. So then you can, you know, you kind of like temper that energy. And I think they're going to learn a lot from you, to like slow it down, take it easy, and to learn to trust, or to learn to let the guard down. Because they have this body art, we have tattoos, so it's kind of like they're hiding behind the tattoos, they're hiding behind the body. It's like they have this wall up, hiding behind the shades here, the glasses, turning the back, you know. So they probably have a hard exterior, but inside they're so soft, so sweet, so loving, so nurturing, like the Emperor, like I said. So judgment here, so they have good sense of character. They have, they play fair. Okay, hold on. We have survive here. So how are they, how are they in a relationship? Survive, protection. Very protective. Very protective, very territorial over their people. And not like, oh, I'm going to go stick you in a dungeon. It's more like, don't mess with my family. I'm a mother bear, I'm a father bear, I'm a helicopter mom, I'm a helicopter husband, a helicopter wife. Don't you mess with my girl, don't you mess with my man, I'll get you. So that's what I'm getting with this. Just very overprotective, and to you it might feel like it's smothering a little bit, but they don't mean harm. That's just how they are. They don't know how else to be, I guess. Magician, yeah, they are very resourceful. That's what I'm saying, the King of Wands, Emperor. Very resourceful. They have everything they need and more. I think they're very successful as well. They probably have their own business. Ambitious. Yep. All right. So this person absolutely is admired by you, in awe of you. Anything you want to tell me, Spirit, regarding whoever is admiring you, pile number 1. You have repetition. So this, oh, okay, this can be someone who has either has been trying to get your attention for the longest, or trying to contact you for the longest, or they've been trying to date you, get your number for the longest, whatever the case is. Or get your email address, or get you to date them, or whatever. And you're like, no, I'm not feeling it. No, you know, I just like you as a friend. Or no, I just like you as a business partner. Or no, I'm with someone, whatever the case is. So I think this person's not going to give up without a fight. Or not saying they're going to be violent. I'm just saying they're going to keep on approaching you or pursuing you until they feel that they have exhausted all avenues. All right, I'll get the picture. You don't want anything to do with me. All right. You know, it's like Virgo in them wants to keep on trying until they win. And, you know, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, trying every little thing they can to get your attention. And if it doesn't work, all right, move on to the next. Worries for another day. Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to, you know, their ego might get affected. They might feel like, oh, crap, you turned me down too many times. All right, I'm moving on. Worries for another day, fragile rock, that's right. Hard as a rock, that's what I feel. I feel like the exterior is very poker facious. Like, okay, I'm gonna pretend I'm this bad boy, this mean woman, you know, or just like I have no soft center. Like I'm not, like I don't have a warm heart. So I'm just gonna act like I'm put my poker face on and act all cool. But deep down, it's hurting their ego. Oh, you rejected me. All right, I'm moving on. And then oh, that's interesting. I was just thinking perception with the repetition card, and it's right here underneath. Oh my gosh, perception. So you have perception. Oh my gosh, this is intense. This is intense. In this movie, they're wearing sunglasses, and they can see all the aliens because of their sunglasses. So whoever are the aliens, they can see the skeletons behind. Whatever they can. It's like the glasses are X-rays. So he wears a pair of glasses, and it's like X-rays. And if they're aliens, he will be able to see their skulls. If not, it'd just be a regular whatever. I guess it's not really an X-ray. I think it's like an alien X-ray pair of glasses or whatever. But look what's happening, glasses. So wow, that's interesting. So this person could this person perceives you as like this freaking the next best thing. The next, like, just like bee's knees, like the next best thing, like bread or something like that. They think of you and they're like, man, she's so fine, he's so fine, man. I can't stop looking at them. So I think they're looking at you heavily, either your social media, or they're looking at your, I don't know, they're looking at something of yours. Whether, let's say you have a YouTube channel, they're watching your videos. Let's say you go to the grocery store where they work. They're looking at you from the corner of their eye. They're perceiving you. They're looking at you. Absolutely, they're paying attention. Oh my gosh. So this rainbow tells me that they could be the same gender as you, or they're just very, I would say maybe unpredictable. You don't know which way they're going to go. You don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing, what the next move is going to be. I can say that, this person. And yeah, they could be very much part of the LGBTQ plus community. Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to just pull one more deck. I want to see, okay, what song? Jukebox Love with my 53 Shades of Love oracles. This one's for sale. And this one, part 2, is coming very soon. It's going to have there's going to be more words here. Anyway, so check out my Etsy shop if you want updates. It's coming soon this winter. So, all right, let's do this. What song is on their playlist? Oh, snap. You got Just a Friend. So this is someone who, it could be someone very casual, like someone you see, like I said. It can be a neighbor, or it can be someone you say hi and bye to at the store, the drive-thru when you order something, or it can be someone who, online, who just you correspond with occasionally, or maybe they watch your videos or their social media or your TikTok or whatever. All right, what song is on their heart? What song is on their heart when it comes to you, pal 1? Complicated. Oh, why you gotta, Why this has to be so, why does this have to be so complex? Crush. Oh, snap. I want to sex you up. Are you kidding me? What? Poison. You're poison. Or they're poison. Inside that I cried. All right. And then friend zone love. I'm telling you, this person, you guys probably never really had a chance to take it further. All right. Excuse me. So you got complicated. Why'd you have to make things so complicated? Why'd you have to make things so complicated? Or this, it can be saying, you know, why are you playing hard to get? Or, man, I wish you was single. Then you would entertain me. Or, man, I wish I was single. Man, I wish we were both single. Let's do this. Why'd you have to be so far away? Maybe it could be distance also. Yeah, friends. Yeah, that came out after. Crush. So, yeah, they do. Yep, like I said, googly eyes. Yep, googly eyes. You got the glasses, eyeglasses twice. Oh my gosh, look at that. He has eyeglasses right here in this picture. Look at this man, this gentleman right here. Eyeglasses. Oh my gosh. I feel like someone is looking behind their glasses and not showing you who they are. They're not revealing themselves. See, look, the eyes are closed. The eyes are covered. So you don't know who they are. And they haven't shown themselves just yet. I want to sex you up. See, look, I said it, friend. I said it. Sensual. They think you're fine as hell. Fine as heck. Like that. Yep. They probably look at your body. They probably imagine the things that you guys can do to each other. I don't know. But this is all sex appeal. And then you got poison. So, poison to me just signifies the guilty pleasure, the pleasures that I've been talking about. Like maybe they overindulge in your videos and your TikTok. Maybe they're always watching your TikTok. A lot of eyeballs are here. So maybe they're watching you like a hawk when you cross the street and go to the parking lot. Or maybe they're watching your photos, your videos, whatever. Always in your business, I'm telling you. So poison just tells me that, you know, okay, the other side I will tell you because you got it twice. Could be, you know, watch out for this person. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so the other part, the other key ingredients here, the other token, is to watch out for this behavior because this person could be very territorial. They can be like saying, okay, you're mine. If I can't have you, ... fill in the blanks. Or, you know, I'm so in love with you, I don't know what to do with myself. So, narcissistic, right? With the guilty pleasures, and then you have the poison card. So this just tells me watch out for this person. They probably are very obsessed over you, so much that they can't breathe without you. They can't stop thinking about you. They either try to visit you or they try to friend request you through another profile, a fake profile, or something like that. So just be careful. Survive. Just be very protective over your energy, and don't let this person try to manipulate you into, you know, going somewhere alone or getting into or getting into a relationship with this person if you don't feel that it's right. I think I really need to tell you that. Yes. I would say you have friend cards here twice, so maybe you want to keep them in a strictly platonic category or level because maybe this person can't be trusted. Maybe they're just too overbearing, controlling, manipulative, territorial, and you just want to keep things at bay. Excuse me. Don't tell them too much of your information or make sure your photos aren't private because they are clearly watching you. Okay, friend, just be very, very mindful and careful and cautious. And then you have inside that I cried. I feel like this energy just says that, you know, they probably wish that things were different. Maybe they wish they were single. Maybe they wish you were single. Maybe they wish that you would pay attention to them and you don't. Maybe they wish that you guys would have a chance or maybe a second chance. And they're mourning what could be, but they can't have what they want, you know, guilty pleasure. They can't have that. So it does hurt them. So that's what I have for you. Oh my gosh. You need some protective energy. I will say that. You need some protection energy, my friend. Protect your energy. Watch out for yourself, you know. Don't get too close to this person if you feel that there's red flags. Always pay attention to your intuition. Inside. Go inside. Go within. Is this someone you can trust? No? Okay, keep it moving. You know? Okay. So thank you for watching, and let me know how this resonates. I hope that it doesn't, because it started off nice, but it could be that things, you know, get more intense over time. where it just becomes not so nice anymore, or it becomes over, too overwhelming or overbearing, and you feel like you can't breathe, you feel smothered. And that's exactly what I said when we first started, smothered. So anyway, so yeah, Judgment Day is here, so make a good decision with this person, whether you want this person in your life or you don't. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next pile. If you want to stick around, I'm going to head on to pile number 2's message. What's going on, pile number 2? Hello, you chose backpack. Backpack. Hey, team backpack number 2. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Let me know that you stopped by putting backpack. Backpack. Okay, let me stop. That is so 90s, isn't it? No, this is, we have unicorns, ice cream cones, gumballs, strawberries. What does it say? Kindness is cool. All right, you're cool. So let me know that you stopped by putting number 2 and backpack in the comments. Thank you for being here, friends. I appreciate you. To the moon and back. To the moon, to the moon, to the moon. So let's figure out who is secretly admiring you. If you know, please subscribe, and don't forget that we post every single day. And any of the decks that I use, which are my own, most likely they're going to be linked below for your reference if you want to check them out on Etsy. And I do personal readings as well. All right, thank you for being here. All right, pile number 2, who is secretly admiring you? Pile number 2. Who's secretly admiring you? Pile number 2. Number 2's message only. Thank you for being here. Pile number 2. Who is secretly admiring you? You have Cardomancy. This is the Who deck. Fair complexion. Fire sign. Oh snap. Check out pile number 1. Oh my stars. Someone tall. Definitely. Okay, if you feel inclined to, I will say that there are a lot of synchronicities so far. Well, so far from what I've pulled, that are also indicated in pile number 1. Body arts. Yep, that was in there as well. Alright, so you have children here too. Okay. So you have cartomancy. So this can be someone who's in your community. If you like, looking at pick-a-cards and tarot readings and horoscope readings and tea leaf readings, what have you. Or it can just be, people who just play cards for a living. Maybe someone who is very playful. They love cards. They love the occult. They love astronomy. They love astrology. All that stuff. The mystics out there, the high priestesses, the mediums, the psychics out there, they can be part of this community. Same thing as you. You know what? You can be this, right? This can be your energy, and people are watching you because of the assistance, the videos that you put up on your channel or on your other social media platforms. If you are doing like spiritual work, service, whatever, they are definitely admiring you because of the work that you offer, what you deliver, your energy. This can be one of your clients. This can be someone who you service, like if they come to your job, your place of employment. This can be someone who just is in admiration of your work. Like they just love what you are doing for the community, or for one person at a time. Like if you're doing consults. So we have fair complexions, so this can be any ethnicity at all, because we are all blended. We all have different skin tones, skin complexions, so I can't say what ethnicity per se, but I can say that they probably have fair skin, maybe dark hair, and maybe broad. Oh my gosh, the nose might be a little bit wider, like a wider, broadened nose. Oh my god, I can't even speak. They might have a squared shaped face, even maybe an apple face, or a rounded face. I'm just getting a very shapely form in their face for some reason. So this person would stand out to you immediately. You would just recognize them because their features are different. They're not like what you're used to seeing, and I think you're gonna find them to be very unique. Very, very unique looking, just very rare. Not like the average Joe you see in a magazine. It's like, wow, your face is interesting. Your features are interesting. Your hair, the way you style your hair, very interesting. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can be what they're bringing to the table, or this can be what's in their birth chart. We have tall here, so someone who could be lean and very, very, yeah, excuse me, my stomach's growling. Yeah, very tall. Maybe just taller than you. You know, you can be someone who's just, maybe you're 6 feet. They're 6'1". You can be just 1 little inch taller than you. We have body arts. Oh, you know what? I am getting and solar plexus. I'm getting personal power, ambition, confidence, strength with the fire sign. So I think this might be someone who is either an entrepreneur. They're very confident. They know what they want. Headstrong. Very intelligent as well. Body art. Oh my gosh, check out these 2 cards right here. And even this reminds me of pile number 1. So if you, yep, see honking horn. So if you feel inclined, you know, see if pile number 1 has your message as well. So body art just tells me that number 1, they might be very physically fit, or they're physically attractive, or there's something about their body. Like I said, they're very just, it's like an eye candy. Like you can't stop looking at them. You know, they're looking at you, they're admiring you, and you're looking right back at them. That's interesting. So let's figure this out. I'm going to go clarify with my Witch Becomes Her Oracle. This is also for sale. It talks about the spiritual side of things. Okay, pile number 2. Please help me clarify, who is this person who's secretly admiring you? You have the same card as number 1. Like I said, if you feel inclined, please check out number 1. A lot of interesting stuff came out. And you know what? Excuse me. I do feel like pile number 1's message was a little bit split. It was like there was a dark side, there was a light side, and then there was, well, actually, yeah, no, it was split in 3 different readings. It was like the darker energy, it was a lighter energy, and then you had someone who had a balance of both. So it could be that was their past, and you have the future, and then you have the present, or it can just be 3 different people. But I think one of your people might be also in pile number 1, so check that out if it resonates, if this resonates. Yeah, this person, I feel like this person, like I was saying with this personal power, like they know what they want, headstrong, very confident, very bold, and ambitious, like I said, fire sign here, very driven. Swamp Witch, we have voodoo spirits and heritage. So this can be someone from your past who's eyeballing you, or it can be someone who maybe you've crossed paths with them many, many times before, but you guys never really took it to the next level. It can be some kind of acquaintance, a colleague, someone who you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, it can be a customer, but they do have the hots for you for sure. Look, love, lust. Wow, boundaries. So they are, yeah, they're definitely eyeballing you. You have femininity, goddess, and fertility. So this person could see you as someone who's very sexual, very attractive, like I said with pile number 1. Someone who's just, oh my gosh, they can't get enough of looking at you. They just can't. They're like, what? Man, this person's just freaking drop dead gorgeous, a bag of chips. Okay, so I'm going to go pull from my retro deck here. And then we're going to pull some song cards and see if anything else wants to match this energy for clarifiers. So if you're new, I hope that you like this reading. Please thumbs this up. And if you're not new, thank you for always returning. And if you want pick a cards, I do have them in my playlist down below. Tell me more about this person, pile number 2. What is their personality like? Gentle wisdom. Wow, so that goes with the cartomancy here. Maybe they, for work, they are an what's it called? An advocate, or they're some kind of mentor, and they give a lot of gentle advice. Wow, this is amazing. And I feel like that they do this, on their personal time, or maybe they have their own business from home. Maybe they could be a tarot reader. Oh my gosh, I know what this is. This is a tarot reader, a spiritualist. This is either a psychic medium. This is like some kind of healer, energy healer, for sure. And they take their job very seriously. So don't mess with their money and don't mess with their energy. They're all about even energy exchange. You have anger management, fire starter. So wow, oh my gosh, you got fire again. So this might be a fire sign coming through. Fire, look, fire, fuego. So you got 2 fire signs right here. So this can be someone who, yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Emperor energy, King of Wands energy, Magician. as well. I don't know why that's coming out. But just think of this person. He's in control. He's got this whole family together. He made this happen. Very gentle soul here. Allure, that's how this person thinks of you. And they can be very attractive as well. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is my retro deck that I created for 2019 when I first started my tarot journey. I was like, I need something that's more tailored to my own energy. So, but that's not for sale, unfortunately, because there's a lot of copyright stuff in here, just personal use. But I'll be using these more if you would like me to. Live for the chase. Yeah, that's like maybe someone playing hard to get, or maybe that you just can't attain this person, or they can't attain you because, or they can't pursue you, or you can't pursue them, maybe because of distance, maybe because you guys are just colleagues, maybe because you both are involved with other people, etc., etc. Maybe there are children involved and it's complicated. So you have that. You do have, oh, you have the cat, so lion, so fire sign. Okay, so yeah, a lot of, yeah, I'm getting cat, fire, yes. But I do feel with this energy, they're going to figure out how to approach you in some shape or form. If they can't have you as a lover, they're going to try to figure out how else to fit in your life, or you in theirs. So you got alluring, like I said, oh my gosh, you got to check out pile number 1. You got to check out pile number 1. Number 1 had sexuality, sensuality, and now it's here. Then we also have body arts. Look at that. So there's something about their physical appearance that you just can't stop looking at. And they're looking at you, and you're looking right back at them, like I said. And you have quack it out. So this person could be wacky, quacky, like maybe they have a good voice. They use their voice for work. They have a good way. Like I said, pile number 1, a lot of lip action came out. And look here, lip action. Oh my gosh, check out pile number 1 if you wish, if you wish. I don't want to like, but you'll see a lot of synchronicities. Yeah, there was a lot of lips happening in pile number 1, where they either have a powerful voice, or they just use their voice for a living, like to help mentor people. Maybe they do readings. Man, you have this person is digging you for sure. So thank you for watching. If you would like a personal reading, I would love to pull cards for you and your energy only. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. And if you ever have any questions or anything, if you want to interact or anything, I have Instagram, TikTok, on Facebook as well. And check out my links down below for all the cards that I use. So thank you for your time and for your energy. Mwah! Hugs and kisses. And if you want to keep watching, I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, you chose the clacker. If you missed me trying to make this work, I really did try to make this work, and it finally worked out. Check out the introduction. You'll see what I mean. I was like, hold on. I did it. I got the touch. I still got the touch. All right. It's been so long since I've played with this little clacker. We actually found this at the thrift store. Today it was like a bag of 80s toys or 80s and 90s toys for like $3. So anyway, so clacker, we'll see. Are you clapping back? Is your voice powerful? Do you make a big impression, or a first impression? Did you make a first impression on your person and now they can't get you out of their mind? They're freaking infatuated by you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to see. And I'm going to try something different. I'm going to honestly, I'm going to try to use song cards to pick up the energy first. Alright, so thank you for being here. If you're new, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're returning, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you can, I hope that you can hit the notification bell so you don't miss out anything. I post every single day. And I also do personal readings. I would love to pull for your energy only. Alright, so let's figure this out. Song cards, and the second version of the Jukebox Love Oracle is coming to Etsy very soon this winter. And it's going to have more words, and yeah, it's just getting a little bit of a makeover when it comes to the words, not how it looks. It's going to stay beautiful and colorful and eye candy-ish, but as far as the words, you'll see. More to work with for sure. Alright, so pile number 3, let's figure out what song is on the playlist of your person. What kind of song are they into? What kind of music? What kind of genre of music are they into? You can totally tell who a person is just by the music that they listen to. Oh my gosh, you sure can. And I have eclectic taste, so it'll be hard to figure out what I like. But then once you see all the things that are in my playlist, you're like, oh, okay, this This girl, she likes everything under the sun. She listens to everything, even yoga music. So let's figure this out. Pile number 3. Who is your secret admirer? What kind of music is on their playlist? Let's figure out what their personality is like. Pile number 3. What song is on your person's playlist? Let's figure out who they are. I like to mix it with my 53 Shades of Love because, believe it or not, when I was channeling for this deck, a lot of songs influenced me and inspired me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, 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 this reminds me of that song. So they kind of go great together. Oh no, they do. They don't kind of, they do. Okay, pile number 3, pile number 3. What song best describes your person? Okay. So if you're interested in any of my decks, I have my Etsy link down below. Alright, so let's begin. Let's figure this out. Let's figure it out. So first one here is I've been thinking about you. So obviously someone is freaking watching you, thinking about you. Yep, sound. I see that. I hear the sound. Someone is, you definitely made an impression on their heart, on their eyes. Yep. It's like they one look at you, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at her or him. Oh my gosh. When's the next photo? When's your next video? When can I hear your voice again? When can I meet with you again? When can I X, Y, and Z again? You know, oh my gosh, I can't. You're intoxicating. I just can't get enough. So this person, obviously, look, thinking about you. So the song, I've been thinking about you. Oh yeah. I can't sing, but that doesn't stop me. I think this person is, yeah, like alternative rock, cool, chilled music, a little bit of, yeah, rock and roll, alternative, a little bit of grunge, a little bit of I would say even pop. Yeah, pop. Yeah, pop too. Excuse me. Those like one-hit wonder bands and like the catchy songs. Just listening to any type of music. This person, but mostly like the ones that I just mentioned. Yeah, that really is their jam. Surrender. So surrender to love. So someone who is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're just so cool, calm, cool, collected. They don't like they, you know, not unlike number 1, number 2, a lot of fire. This one I think could be an earth sign, or they can be someone who's just very airy as well, like swords energy. Thinking, yes, yeah, just go with the flow, just very in their head, assessing things. Coming from the crown chakra, just very, very intelligent and very rational and logical person. They think about, they're always in their head. That's what I'm getting. Always in their head. Settling for love. Let's see. That settling, I don't know. I feel like, okay, this person is not going to put up a fight. This person is just cool. Too cool where you're like, are you in this relationship or are you just playing it safe, you know? Like, if they're in a relationship, they probably are just so, like, chilled out where their partner probably forgets that they are in a relationship with them because this person is just like, whatever. You want to go to a restaurant? All right, whatever you want. And their partner might be like, hello, do you have a say in anything? Do you want to recommend a restaurant? Do you want to recommend a vacation spot? Like, am I doing this relationship thing by myself? So, you know, that could be, you know, in love. In love, they probably let the other person take the reins or steer the ship. And so, just so laid back, nonchalant. And it could be that, you know, that's just their personality, you know. But I feel like when they're out of their minds, when they do have something to say, then you're like, you know what? Okay, let's pay attention. Let's take some notes. What did he just say? You want to talk to me about stuff now? Okay, hold it. Halt! So when this person does have a lot to say, you want to pay attention. Other than that, they're just in their minds a lot. They're always contemplating, strategizing, just having fun, just in their own element, in their own space. Look, break from love. Okay, so this person could be single. This person could be ready to mingle. This person is probably just having a big time crush on you. But they probably feel that it won't go anywhere because they're probably not ready for another relationship right now, to be honest. You have break, surrender, and settling. So it could be that they just came out of a relationship. They just want to take a rest. 4 Swords energy. Thinking, preparing, resting, recuperating. So, but they just can't stop thinking about you, even if they're not ready to get into another relationship. They're like, okay, I just like you because you're damn fine. I like your stimulating conversations or whatever you have to offer. But that's as far as I'm willing to go, because I'm not ready to go in a relationship. I just want to have a crush on you, and that's it. If I was your girlfriend, so this is what I'm saying. They're thinking like how things would be if you guys were to be together, but they know it won't happen. So they just like to look at you, at your social media, your photos, hear from you perhaps, and they're fine with that. They're fine with that. Okay, so let's figure out what else. So this is the 53 Shades of Love. It talks about all types of, love situations, love phases, the intentions, the energy around your person. And so surrender, whatever you want, baby. If you want to go to Timbuktu, all right, let's get there. Settling for love, like there's no fight here. If there's problems, they'll work it out. They're not quick to run away and just ghost you on impulse. They're here to stick it out. Very grounded energy. Even though they could be an air sign, but still they're grounded. They're like resting and sleeping on the bed, thinking on the bed and in their heads. Break from love. See, look at that. They're just chilling out. Okay. All right. So this person, I feel like this person wants to know all there is to learn about you. This person probably fantasizes about you a lot, dreaming about you, even having those sexy dreams about you. Pawn number 3. Tell me more about your person. Pawn number 3. Who are they? What are they like spiritually? This is my Witch Becomes Her Oracle, also for sale down below. Pawn number 3. Natural forces, connection, and power. So they do, look, natural forces, they want things to happen organically. They want things to take on, they want things to happen naturally, not forcing anything. Like I said, grounded energy. So that's like someone who just goes with the flow. Like I said, they don't force anything. Oh, you know what I'm getting? Okay, I'm going to give you an analogy or a metaphor, whatever you call it. Hold on. Okay, I'll talk about these two. So this person, just think of this person as like the sun or the the sun or the clouds. Or the sun and the wind, sorry. So the sun says, I'm going to make this person take off their jacket. And the wind's like, I'm going to make this person take off their jacket. So they're like, okay, competing against each other. So the sun shines, the wind takes its shot, and the wind blows on this person in hopes of the person just taking off the jacket, right? You have the sea witch here, forces of nature. And it doesn't work. It's kind of like the wolf, the big bad wolf. I'll huff and I'll puff, right? But then the sun shines its light, and then all of a sudden the man feels hot and he takes off his jacket. So this person is not, forceful or this person doesn't pursue or push too much. If you say, no, I'm not interested, they're like, okay, I'll see you, I don't know, never. This person's like, all right, whatever. I think because they don't have a competitive bone in their body. And so, like, they just go with their flow. So that can be their fault. Not their fault, their flaw. Where, if they want something, they're just like, all right, cool. I'll get it if it's supposed to be with me or not. So that's what I'm getting by natural forces. They just take things, if the universe brings it to them, then they're appreciative. If not, all right, keep it moving. Skeptical witch. Questions, hesitations, and doubts. So that can be, because they're always in their head. Thank you. This can be Virgo sign, always in the head, analytical, very, stuck in analysis paralysis. They could be thinking, oh, what if I approach her? Will she like me? Blah, 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 blah. So it could be that, and that's stopping them from you guys progressing or them even being noticed by you. And maybe you don't even know who they are. This can tell me about the Hermit. You have the lantern here, back here. The lighthouse. I'm thinking of a lantern, Hermit. So you probably don't even know this person exists. Wow. Dilemma. You have free will, true path, and alignment. You have gray witch, neutralization, polarity, and shadows. So I don't think you know who this person is. I don't think you ever will. This person's probably watching you from afar, from social media. They probably don't even comment on your videos if you have any, or they're not I don't know, they're either on your Facebook page, but you don't know who they are. What I mean by that is, you know, they probably friend requested you from another profile or something like that, and so you think they are someone, but they're somebody else, only because they're shy or they're just trying to stay hidden. Or maybe they're just your friend on your Facebook or your whatever, your Instagram, but like a fan. You don't know who they really are. You never really met them. You could have so many followers and you don't even know who this person is. And then you have Axis Mundi Witch, Heaven Earth Journey. I feel like this is like somebody who has good character, good energy, very benevolent. Yeah, with the light bringer, light keeper stuff here, but I feel like you just I don't think you'll ever know who this person is. Not unless they get tired of resting, get tired of being stuck at home, or if they get tired of watching the sails ship by like the lighthouse. Alright, hey, cool ship. You know, then it's like, wait, there's a cool ship. Let me take a picture. Wait, I want to get on that ship. You know, I think they probably won't even approach you until they have that wave of energy. And they get off the bed, like the Four of Swords, get out of the Hermit's Cave, and take action. I don't think they will, unless they know that you're available and that you're interested in them too. But how will they know? They gotta put themselves out there. Oh my gosh. Pawn number 3? Nope, too many. Okay, I'll keep that. Pawn number 3. Pawn number 3. Pawn number 3. Tell me more about your person. Pawn number 3. Tall. Pawn number 3. Who is your person admiring you? Pawn number 3. This is my Who deck. If you're interested, it's for sale down below as well. Pawn number 3. Who is this person who's watching you? Who loves you? Thin body. Slim. Tall. Alright. That can describe them. Pawn number 3. Who's secretly admiring you? Nurturer. So this has a loving, this is benevolent, nurturing, loving soul. Earth. Mother Gaia. Earth. Problem solver. Interesting. Wow, we have the Rubik's Cube right here. Problem solver. So maybe you might want to check out pawn number 1 as well. Maybe that's why this is here as well. Because you might have a sliver of your message in pawn number 1. But, you know, like I said, problem solving, that's air energy. Thinking, logical, strategizing, planning. Earth sign. I'm done. Medium or dark hair. You have that 3 times over. Actually, with all the cards here, everybody has dark hair. Him too. Wow. Her too. Her too. Well, it looks like brown, dark brown or something. Earth sign. See, this is amazing. Okay, that's adolescence, culinary arts, earth, whole foods. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Earth is here. Oh my gosh. This can totally be a hermit's coming through. Questions, hesitations, questions. Third Page of Swords. Someone very logical, very in their head, like I said. Which also reminds me of a Virgo as well. wait, there was a card here. Oh my gosh. Wait, I gotta tell you. I gotta show you. Oh my gosh. Wait, there was a card here that said, I don't even know where it is now. Okay, Earth. There was a card here that said, wholeness, whole foods or something like that. I probably put it back. I put it back. I don't know. Anyway, so I feel like this is someone who eats green, a lot of green foods. Maybe they plant their own produce, their own veggies, their own herbs, all that stuff. And they're just in their own element, just like the Virgo, enjoying their own life. They might be single right now as well. Oh my gosh. Alright, so thank you for watching. You know, I hope that I helped you. I hope that this resonates with you. If not, then I don't think you will, because you probably don't know. This person's not going to reveal themselves just yet, or they probably never will, because, you know, they probably don't think they have a chance with you. Or maybe you're just so far away. Yep, honking horn. So far away. You're probably watching your social media from afar. So take care. You have a lovely day. Mwah, hugs and kisses. And don't forget I have personal readings, and all the decks I use are down below. Take care.